Welcome to Singles Capital with Lex and Leo. I'm the co-host Leo with the founder, Lexi Lex.
How you guys doing? This is your first episode of Singles Capital, where we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the do's and don'ts. We're going to have story time. So please, 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 please send in comments, send in emails so we can get your feedback so we can go ahead and post that up here. And do not forget to follow.
That's right, and subscribe.
Yes. So let's get into our first topic for today. Would you date yourself?
Would I date myself? Whew.
Yes.
You know, I damn sure would date myself. I think I'm an amazing person.
Uh-huh.
I do believe I'm an amazing person, and I feel like I'm very handsome.
Yeah.
I'm light skinned. Light skinned brothers are making a comeback,
Yeah.
and long hair don't care.
Uh-huh.
And I'm Haitian. You know what I'm saying? I have culture. You know what I'm saying? You always want somebody with culture. So, yeah, I definitely would date myself. And I think I'm a very thoughtful and nice person and genuine. So, yeah, I would date myself.
All
What
right.
about you? Would you date yourself?
Um, I would definitely say that I would date myself. I'm gonna bring it back and make it a little bit harder. Because on both parts. So we will always say we would date ourselves, right, everybody? But the thing is, like, to really date yourself, like, as far as would you date yourself as far as are you mentally there, and would you really be a good partner to yourself? Like, you can see yourself living with yourself.
So this is the thing that I look at, all right?
Uh,
We all have our flaws, right?
yeah,
But we all know how we want someone else to deal with our flaws,
yeah,
right? So, for me, dating myself,
yeah,
I know how I would want myself to deal with my flaws.
yeah.
So I think yeah, I would as long as I'm dealt with a certain way, I think yeah, I think I would date myself.
Okay.
Because that's what it comes down to, right? Because at the end of the day, you know what you like and you know what you want from your partner, right? So you know how to handle yourself, right?
Yeah,
Because let's say if you easily get upset, but let's say for a woman, like a woman who said they would date themselves, they know they easily get upset,
yeah,
but they know how to deal, how they want to be treated when they're in that mood, right?
yeah.
So if you know how to treat yourself while you're in that mood, then you can handle any type of flaws that you may have.
I feel like that's so much easier said than done, right?
I agree.
Because ideally, when you have those times when you're not, because that's in the perfect ideal situation, right? But there's times where, like you said, like the bad parts of it, when you're not being good to yourself, or when you're having that day where, like, damn, this ain't it. Like, I'm pissed off, I'm mad at the world. Like, you won't be able to receive yourself because you're yourself.
But you
That's why
you
sometimes
being your
people,
I'm
sorry,
sorry. No, but I was saying, but you being yourself would know how to interact with yourself, how to deal with that.
yeah. But the
So
question is, but most people, you don't have to deal with yourself. So to deal with yourself may be too much.
maybe. So I would say this. If 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 dating yourself you take away the knowing the factors of yourself, then
That
yes, I
part.
would say it'd be difficult. But if you know the factors of yourself, then I believe that it would either be quite simple in two ways. One, because you know how to deal with yourself,
Yeah.
and two, you'll realize that you're a difficult person, and maybe you
Yeah.
should change, and maybe that would inspire you to change. So I think dating yourself would be not only somewhat easy,
Yeah.
but if it isn't easy, it would be transformative.
Yeah.
It will allow you to transform
But
into
I'm gonna
someone better.
say, I'm always gonna say, or I'm always gonna give you, you don't know. So just like how you said, you don't know your traits. Like, you don't know how you're gonna react because you're assuming that you're gonna receive the person, but you're never gonna know. Does that make sense? So I feel like dating yourself, you have to be mentally, socially, and you just gotta be in a good safe space.
Correct. I
Because
agree.
I feel like when you say it's so easy to be like, yeah, I'm gonna date myself. I'm pretty. I'm cute. But ideally, for me receiving me, can I receive myself every time? I can't answer that question now. Like, yeah, I definitely could. I think I did the work.
So you're saying you could date
I
yourself.
could date
So
myself.
we're in agreement. You took the long route, but we're in agreement
Yeah,
that you would date yourself.
because I want people to open up and get that point of view of, like, art, like that. Sometimes you can be, I won't say you can't, like, you're definitely the word toxic, but there's things that we do to our family, our friends, or just some things that we're not patient maybe. Some people may be they have little ticks, but remember,
And
You have to have some patience.
some people could be annoying because I know I'm annoying. I'm
Yeah,
super annoying.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm
playing with
super
you.
annoying. No, I am super annoying. Yeah,
So could you take the annoying part when you're having a
but I'm
stress?
fun annoying.
You are fun annoying, but let's be honest. Like, let's just say if you came home that day and that's the day you want to be serious.
Well, I see. That's the thing with me is I know when I see tails.
Yeah,
You got to be able to read the room.
yeah,
That's for regardless of whoever the person may be.
yeah,
You have to be able to read the room. So once you're able to read the room, you'll be able to know, especially if you're with that person for a good amount of time, you should be able to know, hey, you know what, this is different, or I'm feeling a different energy, and then
yeah,
you adjust to that. I
yeah.
mean, if you
So
see
you
someone
read the room
crying in the
pretty
corner,
well.
if you see somebody crying in the corner, you see your spouse crying in the corner, that doesn't mean for you to start crumping and start breakdancing in front of them to cheer them up. You got to figure out what's going on. So you have to be able to
Yeah,
read the room. So,
yeah.
because
So,
in the
so you're saying
corner,
you're emotionally intelligent. So, because
I
crying
think
is so easy,
I think I'm socially intelligent.
socially intelligent.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
say about emotionally because I'm not. I don't know how to deal with emotions well sometimes.
okay,
Other people emotion, I can deal with my own,
okay,
but I can't deal with other people emotions sometimes. Sometimes, depending on the situation. Like if
okay.
like if you're crying about something that I feel like may not be something for you to be crying about, I might just pat you on the back and tell you to chin up.
Yeah,
But if you're like, you know, like you just lost someone, I can relate to that because
yeah.
I've lost people. So like it depends on what it is.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so I think that's the feedback, something to think about. Would you really date yourself?
Okay.
All right, so let's get into the next topic.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Let me ask you a
ready.
question. Should rich men be able to cheat?
I don't believe so, but the society we live in is definitely been like that. But ideally, I don't think you should cheat.
Rich men should be able to cheat. Let me explain why.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, let me explain why. If they're paying for everything, they're paying for your house, they're paying for your bills, you're not doing anything, right? But being at home, cooking, cleaning, if even, because if he's rich, you probably got maids, you probably got chefs. I should be able to cheat if I want to. As long as I don't bring you back nothing, as long as I'm not bringing no babies home or nothing, rich men should be able to do whatever they want because everybody's taken care of.
How did you? Yeah, no, 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 and no. So let's dig into this.
Hmm.
So you put a value of money on whether you should cheat,
Hmm.
not the fact that if your partner's okay with it, but you put
Regardless.
it. Why? No, it should not be much. So, and I understand the times we're in. It sounds like you're right. You feel that you're right, right? Because everything's based on money.
Hmm.
You could be uglier if you have money,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
You could,
Hmm.
you get away with a lot with
Hmm.
money, but ideally, that right and wrong and wrong. So no, you cannot cheat because you have some money,
Well,
and it doesn't really make sense
I
at
feel like
all.
something someone doesn't know won't hurt them, right? And
Oh,
as long as you're being taken care of, because this is a dog world right now. Like 60,000, 70,000 ain't middle class nowadays, right? So if you're
correct.
getting taken care of, you're able to live a life of luxury and all these things, right? And I'm assuming he's living that same life. And especially if he's successful, he may not be working 40 hours a week or 60 hours a week or 80 hours a week.
Yeah.
He might have a lot of free time. And a lot of free time is, I want to have fun. And sometimes women, they want to live their own life. They don't want to be just, laid up in the bed and getting pounded all the time. So maybe he
Hmm?
should have that ability to go, make sure he doesn't, wear out. Like new tires. You don't want to wear your new tires out. You want to be able to save those tires for as long as possible.
I'm gonna talk to you guys right now, not him. He really thought he was right. He really thought he was right. Now back to you. Why did you come with this tire analogy?
Because you don't always want to spend money on new tires and wear it out. Now you got bald tires, and what are you gonna do? You gonna divorce it? No, you want to stay with those
Save
same.
the
You want to stay
analogy.
with the same thing, but you want to have your cake and eat it too. And that's what you're supposed to do. If it's your birthday, you get a cake and you eat it. Am I right? You get to eat your cake on your birthday, so that means have your cake and eat it too, because that's what you're supposed to do.
No, not at all. Don't listen to him. Now let me tell you why.
Hmm.
Right? It should be a conversation you and your partner has, because ideally the time that you're taking to cheat, yes, you pay finance. You're just saying about one aspect.
Hmm.
Yes, you pay all this, but she may do things for you. So
Like what?
what if she's cooking, cleaning, taking care of the
That's
baby?
what if she's. But that was the first thing I said. What if she's not doing all that? What if she's not
So she's
cooking?
not. So she's not
What if
taking
she's
care of the
not
kids.
cleaning? What if we rich enough? We got a nanny, we got a chef, and we got a maid. What's she doing?
You should be asking. You're the one who said.
I'm just saying though. So why should not be able to?
If you're rich, I'm not. I said because you're rich, you should be doing some things. You're saying like she's not going to do nothing.
She's doing
Then
nothing.
So why are you with her?
Because I love her.
What do you love about her? She does nothing.
I love hanging out with her and having her.
You
her
like a facade that is pretty.
That's not a facade. I like her personality. I like watching movies with her. I like doing certain activities with her. I like having sex with her, but I don't want to have sex with her all the time. I want to have sex with other people. Why not?
No.
Why not?
If this is a true partner, it goes more than just having all the bills paid. I feel like it's more on an intimate level.
We are. We go out, we eat dinner, we go to the movies, we enjoy shows together, concerts, we go on trips together. But sometimes, I may want a different flavor. Like, I can't eat steak all the time. Sometimes I might want a little fast food, a little McDonald's fries.
So let me ask you a question. If she was to cheat, you leaving her?
If I'm paying everything?
Yeah.
She don't have that privilege. Which bill she want to pay? She want to pay the mortgage? If she's paying the mortgage, hey.
Why not?
If she's paying the mortgage,
why not?
If she's paying the mortgage, sure.
Forget paying anything. Why
Because
not?
I'm paying everything, so I have the privilege.
Money is the root to all evil.
Is it? I don't think so. I think money is the root to happiness and success.
So I definitely feel that no, you can't cheat because you got some money. I think it does go to the morale. Let's talk about if you are biblically. Are you Christian?
Mm-hmm. Let's say the person's Christian. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's in the Bible. But overall, I just think that it is deceptive. And I think when you add multiple partners to a situation, it gets sloppy. Remember this woman that women are made to be nurturers and women are emotional. So if your partner, you're going to taint the relationship in some type of way.
So you said women are emotional, right? So
Yeah.
what is a main factor right now for you that causes you emotional pain right now?
You cheating.
No, not.
I'm just joking.
Emotional pain. Like, as a woman, what is like the number one thing that causes women emotional pain? Or you can speak for yourself if you want to get personal.
Not much. So why is it that men think that polygamy, since we kind of touched that topic a little bit. So why do men emphasize polygamy so much nowadays?
Well,
from a male perspective on it.
From a male perspective, polygamy, for those who don't know what polygamy is when you have multiple people in a relationship. So for a man, it's like having two girlfriends, right? So the reason why men are so rooting for it is because it avoids the cheating aspect, right? Because I don't have to cheat if I have two girlfriends, right? Mm-hmm. If I have two girlfriends, then when I'm having an issue with one, I can go to the other. Mm-hmm. Or when, every man has a fantasy of having two women at the same time. So that fulfills that fantasy. But then also when I have an issue with one, I can go to the other. Or if I have an issue with the other, I can go to the other one. And then they can talk to each other and they can have fun. And I don't always have to be the one that's, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't always have to be the one that's, feeding her emotional hunger, mm-hmm. because then the other woman's there because she understands what she may need and she'll give that to her. Mm-hmm. So it lessens my workload as far as emotional support. But then it also increases my fantasy of my sexual life. So it's a win-win situation.
But it also lessens up in another aspect because you're not there. The time that you're taking to cheat or not cheat,
But if it's a polygamy, we mostly are doing things together. And that's the beauty of it. That's the fun. It's having a third, adding more season to a recipe that's already there. So you're switching it up just a little bit. So let's say if you know how to make homemade ice cream, vanilla ice cream, that's great. I love vanilla ice cream, right? But then one day I might want some chocolate drizzle on it. You know what I'm saying? Now I switched it up a little bit. So now it's more flavorful and, it's different. And now I can try something different. And, maybe one day I just want chocolate ice cream. Maybe one day I want vanilla ice cream. Maybe I want a Napolitan.
I think you're thinking polygamy in the aspect of you and your wife bringing in someone else. Mm-hmm.
Or girlfriend.
Or girlfriend, right? I'm taking polygamy as the way where the man has multiple women, like how you said, and then I think that's the new seance. Men can have another woman, but they don't, but the women can't either. I mean, the women cannot have polygamy. So in that aspect of it, if the man only gets polygamy, if the new day and age, the man doesn't want the woman to cheat. Yes or no?
Correct. He doesn't want him to cheat. He doesn't want her to cheat.
Or have polygamy on her end.
However, polygamy in a man's eyes isn't just me being with this one and me being with that one, but it's us doing that, but then also coming together as a team. Like, where's the fun if the homies can't get none? And the homie would be my girl, right? So she got to have some too with me, and it's all together. But and then not only that,
she can't go out and get another partner. Like, you see how you're saying
she can go get another woman.
Why she can't get another man? This is what we're trying to get into.
But it depends. If she's not gay, then it's not gonna work, right? And if I'm not gay, it's not gonna work either. So if I'm not gay, obviously she can't get another man. But if she's not gay, then obviously I can't get another woman. So then that polygamy won't work. However, if she likes girls, I like girls. I'm a lesbian. She's a lesbian. We all lesbians. we gonna be a happy lesbian household. And then not only that, rent nowadays you can split that thing 3 ways.
You would say that. So that's not true. I feel like on the male perspective, or what I get a lot lately, is that men are trying to date other women, but the main woman is subject to monogamy. Like, you could only mess with me, but I could mess with this woman one-on-one, or like you said, in a threesome as well too.
Correct.
But
that's probably because they have the funds to do that.
This is going back to the money part?
It always goes back to the money. No. Because at the end of the day, the man is the provider, right? He provides. That means he either paying for everything or, being her protector or anything like that, right? Mm-hmm. So once you're providing all those things, you want certain privileges. Like, that's just what it is.
No. That's what it is nowadays, but that's just not what it is. But okay. No,
polygamy, how it works is that you just know that your partner's messing with other people. That's how polygamy works.
No, polygamy can also mean where for instance, a polygamy, yes.
Be specific about it, but for the most part, it means your partner knows that you're talking to other people. So you ain't got to be gay.
He did that. He lost me. That's why he lost me. Hey, that's why. Okay, we need to work on our topics today.
I know you don't have to be gay, but but she was saying, why can't the woman go talk to somebody else? And I was like, well,
it's a one-sided polygamy.
I wouldn't want that. And then I said, I said it would be more easier if we all could be together. And the only way we could be together is if she likes girls and then I like girls. Obviously, that's one way. Or if I like guys and she likes guys, that's another way. I said both of those dynamics.
But that's one type of one form of polygamy.
That's what I was trying to. So you didn't get that when I was trying to explain that?
But I'm trying to say that's a certain form of polygamy. Mm-hmm. You can in polygamy you can just.
You can just be with your one person.
The reason why you wouldn't do that is just because typically somebody has to have dominance. Usually it's either gonna be a female or the male, but somebody usually has dominance in the relationship. You get what I'm saying? Everybody spans out from that one person.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like if the female, the polygamy one, she got 2 dudes.
Yeah.
She's the dominant one. She can get a 3rd dude if she wants to.
Yeah.
That's fine. But as far as to what the topic was at hand, I was just addressing that the reason why a straight man who may want 2 women wouldn't want her to get another man is because at the end of the day, eventually, I'm assuming that man would want everyone to be together at a certain point. Why not?
No, you guys are with me.
It takes away from his dominance.
That's why the beginning part he threw me off. Like,
at the end of the day, I'm doing this.
So let me ask you this: if you had 2 girlfriends,
because I don't think you want to have a threesome.
Huh?
If you had 2 girlfriends, you want to have a threesome?
Not necessarily.
No.
It's not about yes or no.
Not necessarily.
At some point, you might.
Maybe we should break.
Yes, you. I'm asking you.
Okay.
Yes,
let's break it down.
I don't care about these niggas that don't want to have it. I know that at some point, all these niggas would want to have a threesome. Like, what are we talking about?
No.
What are we talking about?
Break it down. Let's go back to that topic and let's break it down. Because I think.
What are we talking about? At some point, listen to what I'm saying. At some point, regardless.
Fuck no. So I'm saying let's run back this topic, right? In different polygamy ways, right? So then we can break this down so you understand it. Because I think you're thinking it
I understand it.
because we're trying to hear y'all.
Y'all.
Shit.
Damn, nigga.
Like for real. Let me make sure this wig ain't going back since we take a little break right here.
You stopped the recording?
Oh my God, please don't post that part. Oh, you edit that part. Okay. But you get what I'm saying?
I understand how polygamy works. I definitely understand how it works. Yes.
I don't feel like you did answering my question though.
What was your question?
No, but he did this whole gay rant and stuff. Like, okay.
What's the question? What's the question?
So my whole thing is, I'm asking the form of polygamy, and maybe that's why I said I would rephrase it better. I'm asking you polygamy in the way of why do men want to have not just a main partner, him and her? He wants a side chick as another woman. He doesn't necessarily want it as a threesome. He wants them separated.
I said the reason why he would want that is because it's easier than cheating. I'm not cheating if you know I got another girlfriend. Mm-hmm. That's the answer to that question. Mm-hmm. And then
it's an open relationship. Not necessarily.
No, because she can't cheat.
What's polygamy? I just looked
No,
at
it's
polygamy
not.
is one spouse having another husband or another wife.
There's different forms of it,
So
but
that means if you know I have another husband, another wife, I'm not cheating. You know. So what are we talking about?
it's one.
It's the
It's
same
one
thing.
sided where that woman is not. She can't have another person. Polygamy.
That's what an open relationship is. She can't
Now
have
it's an
somebody
open.
else.
No, he's trying to. I get what legal. I don't know what you guys. But I get what
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's why they would want to be in polygamy, so they don't have to be cheating.
Yeah, just so you know.
I have this other person. You can't have this other person, but I got this other person. So do you feel like men and women are equal in the relationship aspect or the relationship space?
When you say equal, I would like you to define equal, like as far as household chores, or equal as just
In all aspects.
In
all
all
aspects.
aspects.
Bills, household chores, who gets to say what, who gets to do what, all of that. Equal. Is it 100% equal? 50-50?
I would say yes. They are equal. And let me tell you why. So they're equal because ideally there's roles for everybody. There's something for both of us to do. I don't think one is greater than the other. It's just roles for us to do. But it's respect on, you're going to respect me and I'm going to respect you.
I'm going to have to disagree. It is not equal.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why it's not equal. Let's just, where you want to start? You want to start on chores, money, life? Which part you want to start on? Because no aspect of it is equal.
How?
No, let me tell you. Let me start off with the.
Because remember what
Wait. No.
Okay.
Let me start off
Go ahead.
with the most simple things.
Go ahead.
Holidays. Valentine's Day, women don't get men shit. Sweetheart's Day, women don't get men shit. Mother's Day, women drop their kids off to their father so they could go have brunch. Father's Day, women drop their kids off to their father so they could go have brunch.
That's not true.
That's very true.
That's maybe in your situation.
That's in all men's situation.
No.
All men got to deal with the same shit. Same shit.
No.
Yes.
That's not true.
Okay, here we
Because
go.
for me, I can speak, and that's why I said it's probably the women that you're dating, right? Because I give gifts on Father's Day, and I have no kids. So, and let's just say he's the father. I will gift you. You're a father. But I feel like, again, I'm not a mother, but on a father aspect, I know you don't want these damn kids.
And Valentine's Day?
So the thing with Valentine's Day, which get overlooked to me, is that you are celebrating both, right? I feel like in your relationship, if you are a person that lacks remembering, like, hey, let me get her flowers just to get her flowers. Because some of y'all men don't know how to court a woman after you got her in a relationship. Like, you guys come up with the best representation of yourself to get the woman. And after you get the woman, you fall back 120%. So because of that day, Yeah, Valentine's Day, you're gonna have to tighten up, right?
I
You're
think
gonna have
I
to
think
come with flowers.
go ahead.
You gotta come with flowers. You gotta come with something. But if you're and because I feel like women being a nurturer, we was in the store, we thought about you, we got you this. We did this and we did I brought you a suit, or hey babe, I know you need some sneakers. I got you some sneakers. Babe, oh, you need a jacket. Here goes a jacket. So we may remember more times out of the 365 to gift you versus a man, he might not be gifting. And if you're not gifting, that's what I'm saying, the both part. If you're not gifting all the time, then Valentine's Day, you should gift, right? But if you're gifting all the time, then on Valentine's Day, it's a win-win situation for both.
I don't agree.
Wow.
I think Valentine's Day is solely marketed to make the woman happy. When you go to the store, I let you speak.
Go ahead.
My turn.
Go ahead.
If you go to the stores on Valentine's Day, all you see is heart-shaped balloons,
Yes.
flowers,
Yes.
chocolate.
Yes.
What do women like? Heart-shaped balloons, flowers, chocolate.
Yes.
I don't see any type of gifts or items for men, marketed towards men, for women to be like, oh, Valentine's Day, I walk into the store, you know what? Let me get that for him. Let me get that for him, for babe. Let me get that for my husband. There's nothing in the stores that is like that. All you see is the three essentials, which is chocolates, balloons, and flowers. Right? Boom. When you think about Valentine's Day, this is how it typically goes, right? Man goes out, he buys flowers, chocolates, balloons, teddy bears, boom, for the woman, right? Most of the time, women don't buy anything. Then they also expect to be taken out on a date to go to dinner, right? Or to whatever, right? Who pays for that? The man pays for that as well. Then when they get home, all the man gets, even if she's not drunk or about to pass out, they get what they've been getting 360 full days out of the year.
Correct.
Which is the same vagina. Yes. So with that being said, women is not equal because the man has to put up the effort to do all these things just to get the same thing that he got the night before on February 13th.
But that's why you're taking. First of all, let's go back to when you said when you go into the store, you see chocolates, flowers, and balloons, right? The market. First of all, it's all a business, right? All holidays are businesses to the people,
right? And businesses,
but remember, businesses are going to groom more towards women because
to the main market,
to women, because women's going to buy, or men are going to buy.
Men are going to buy for the women.
Women are going to buy. It's just the facts. Women are going to spend money
on what?
Listen, women spend money
on what? Makeup,
just stuff in general. We buy.
We're talking about Valentine's Day, though.
But I'm telling you why it's marketed towards women, because women are going to buy, and hold on, or men is going to buy for women because unfortunately, it's women that it's women's time.
It's a women's holiday.
It's a marketed.
It's a holiday that's marketed towards celebrating women. Yes or no?
Can they do a better job of marketing to men?
I don't care about if they can do it better. I'm talking about right now. Is Valentine's Day marketed to please the woman? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. What holiday do men have to market towards them?
That was not.
What?
Wait.
What holiday do they have to market towards them?
Hold on. That wasn't the conversation.
I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
What holiday do they have to market towards men?
No, this is not what we're talking about.
We're talking about is it equal for men and women? It's not. You said yes. I said no. Is there a holiday marketed towards to celebrate men?
Besides Father's Day?
Besides Father's Day.
You can say Valentine's Day if you're a woman. What's to gift you? We just talking out of the air, or are we talking for real? No, we are talking about
for real. Okay, for real. Is there a day that's marketed towards men?
Father's Day.
I mean Mother's Day.
Birthdays and Christmas. That's the same holidays then. Except for Valentine's. The holiday you're adding extra is Valentine's Day. That's it.
So that's one over
the main.
That's not equal. Equal is 50-50. Break it in half. It's the same on both sides. If there's one more holiday for women than there is for men, it's not 50-50. So
you're talking about a man-made holiday. A man-made.
I don't know if it was a man-made holiday.
These are all, whether this is a holiday that is to solicit people to spend money, you cannot base that off of a real relationship.
That is a real
It's not
relationship
even
because
a factor.
that's why we're consuming. We are what we eat. So if we see that this day is to
Leo,
celebrate men, I am being for real.
Look, since we're going to be for real then, when you're talking to a woman and courting a woman, do you normally just, hey, let me just get her flowers to get her flowers? Do you normally do that?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
No, can't you say I can't do that?
Yes,
but do
I
you
have
normally
done.
do
I have done that.
You
Yes.
have done that.
Yes.
So you've gotten her gifts and you took
Yes.
her out. She doesn't
Yes.
have to tell you, hey, babe, can we go out?
Correct.
Because most women, that's their number one complaint.
Correct. I have
Yes or
done
not?
that. Yes.
Is
Yes.
that a number one? Have you not heard that time and time?
I've heard that before. Yes.
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 So that's why they came up with Valentine's Day. That's why I'm assumption.
But at the end of the day, if the man is the one who has to court her, that's another aspect of it not being equal.
I've been courted before 365.
Right.
I don't celebrate Valentine's
Okay, that's
Day.
fine. But
I don't need that.
have you courted anyone?
Yes, I have courted them.
365.
Yes.
You've courted someone 365?
Not every damn day of the
I mean,
year.
you just said you've been courted 365. Have you courted 365?
I've been courted regularly throughout the year from a man where I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Okay,
so
that's
Valentine's
fine.
Day is not
That's fine,
significant to me.
and that's my point.
So
That's
this is why
that comes
brother-
back, and that comes back to the original question: is it equal? And it's
It
not.
is equal.
It's not.
It is equal.
It's not equal.
Because at the end of the day, if the woman, right, she gifts you on a regular and you're just gifting her on Valentine's, it all depends on the dynamic of your relationship. You're just using it as a one-sided.
I don't know a lot of women that gifts on the regular.
Why not? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Why? I don't know where they at. Tell me where they at. I'll go find them.
What do you mean where they're at?
Where they at that they gift on the regular? I got a bunch of homeboys that need some gifts.
So you're telling me the women that you're meeting don't do anything?
I didn't say that. You're making it 0 or 100. I'm not saying it's 0. I've met women that gifted, but I don't know women that gift on a regular.
So you're saying throughout all your relationship, or you're trying to say majority of the women only gift one way
On the holidays?
on holidays.
Yes.
They don't gift throughout the relationship.
No, they don't.
So let's just say, I'm sorry for you.
Sorry for you.
And on behalf of all women, we do apologize.
Apologize to the men. That's a
Men, I would like to apologize if
Thank
you
you.
fall in this category. But if you don't, you understand.
no. They do.
No,
98%.
no. So let me
Unless they got sugar mamas.
let me go into this because maybe
I'm
you
listening.
haven't you haven't noticed it. So let's just say you say, hey babes, I want to go to this baseball game, and she buys tickets for you. Or hey babe, I need to go to the store and go pick this up, and she goes picks it up for you. Or let me get this jacket or these sneakers, or oh, there's something that I need to go do, and she just does it for you. So those
are gifts, yes.
Those are gifts in
Yes,
itself.
I agree. Yes.
So a woman does that for me normally a lot more than men. But you're saying right now they don't do that for you.
I don't think a lot of women do that at all.
So-
Those points that you just pointed out, I don't
So
think a lot
that's
of women,
why-
I think a lot of women do things like, hey, I'm about to cook dinner tonight. What would you like to eat? I think they do, hey, I'm at the grocery store. Do you need anything? I think they do that. Hey, I'm about to pick up some fast food. Do you want anything from McDonald's? Do you want anything from Burger King? I do believe they do stuff like that. But that to me isn't gifts. Because that's
Because I was already doing that.
right.
But-
Everyone's
yeah,
doing
yeah,
that already. But I'm saying
But
what you pointed out, I don't think a lot of
I
women
already
do that.
ate. We having a conversation, right? I already ate. And you're like, oh, I'm hungry. Well, babe, I'll go get you something to eat. Or babe,
I don't think women are doing that.
oh.
I don't think if they don't I believe and this is not just women, I think it's men as well. If they're not benefiting from it at some aspect, they're not
How I even did
they're
it.
not taking the time out to do whatever it is that could be done or going out of their way.
I think that's why you're answering the questions the way you're answering the questions, because I do that. And so therefore, for me, it's totally different, right? And I think you're taking on the aspect of the women that you're accustomed to don't do that for you right now. So therefore, you're like, dang, I'm always doing it, right? So I feel your anger and
Well, it's not anger. I'm just speaking
men.
I'm speaking on behalf of the male population.
okay, and I'm speaking on behalf of the women, but the women that I'm speaking for are not ideally the women that you're accustomed to. I'm speaking on the women who.
Where are these women at? We need to have them on the goddamn show. Because I think men.
I'm right here.
I think men.
right here.
Other women. I mean, obviously, because right now you're a unicorn. You're a unicorn.
I'm a unicorn?
You're a Pegasus. Black stallion.
Please comment and please back me up on this, because I'm not the unicorn. I know there's plenty of women out here that are gifting men or being nice to men, and they're just not taking. Because basically you're saying that women just take, and we don't give anything.
I'm not saying that they take,
That's kind of what you just described.
But I'm saying that society has made it okay for them to choose to take.
And are you getting this off of social media, or are you getting this off of what you're...
Everywhere. Life.
No. And I don't think I'm just a unicorn.
Well, you know.
So please...
I mean, Albert Einstein didn't think he was a genius. Yep.
Whatever, Leo.
All right. And that's our show.
Yep. Thank you for tuning in to the Lexx and Leo show on Singles Capital. See you next week.